It's time now to go inside innovation. Well, engineers certainly play key roles in influencing some of the world's most impressive and life-changing innovations. But the engineering field is one that is in need of more skilled talent. And as we continue our Indiana's Future Ready Workforce series with Project Lead the Way, pleased to welcome Rolls-Royce Engineer Cameron Crenshaw to explain how interaction with companies helps put students on the path to careers in STEM fields. And Cameron, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
A little bit about your background. You were a Shelby County grew up in Shelby County, right?
Yep.
Tell us about your path.
Absolutely, yeah. So grew up in rural Shelby County. Actually transferred high schools to Shelbyville High School for these Project Lead the Way courses. So knew that I wanted to do engineering from a young age. So
yeah, and you're, I think, somewhat unique in that you knew you really had a feeling and a passion for engineering.
Right.
And so made the decision to go to Shelbyville High School, right? And these Project Lead the Way courses, and we're partnering with them on this, but talk about how they really engaged you and gave you that hands-on, real-life, real-world experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think for me, number one, it cemented that desire that I wanted to be an engineer, that's the career I wanted to choose. But I think really it taught me the basics of engineering much earlier than I would have gotten them if I didn't have the courses and just went to college or had to do some on-the-job learning. And really just helped me get those, get my feet under me in engineering pretty early.
How important, in your view, is that early exposure to the hands-on, to maybe understand that you do want to do it, or maybe you don't want to do the engineering?
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that's huge. A lot of people, I think, they get halfway through college and then they say, oh, this isn't what I want to do, and then they have to, start over. In my case, like I said, it confirmed that that's what I wanted to do, but I think for a lot of people, if engineering is not what you want to do, it's a great way to find that out as well, much earlier than you would otherwise.
Put in perspective the challenge for companies like Rolls and many others in attracting and keeping that engineering talent. How dramatic is the need to boost the pipeline?
Yeah, no, it's incredibly huge. I do remember, just from my perspective, when I interviewed, I had these Project Lead the Way courses on my resume, and I remember getting the response, oh, well then we don't have to teach you the basics. We can start you out on this. We need people working on this advanced project. So it accelerates, so you have to spend less time training those new employees.
Talk about your job. You are a component designer, right?
Yeah,
design engineer. Talk about what you do on a daily basis at Rolls, which is such a huge part of the Indiana economy.
Yeah. So personally, what I do, a lot of component design is, checking and writing reports, and then going again, drawing, modeling on the computer, all those sorts of things. But really, the group that I'm in is working on a lot of really futuristic advanced products, and I know that the B-52 program is something that we've announced that is going to be huge for the area, and so most of my day job, honestly, is I get to work on really cool stuff, and that's what I get to tell people.
Yeah. Final question: do you sense that teachers and also maybe students are starting to engage, starting to understand what you understood at a young age, and really beginning to get engaged in these types of hands-on programs?
Yeah, absolutely. I have seen just through programs that Rolls has helped sponsor. They're a major sponsor of FIRST robotics teams in the area, which I was also a member of. Programs like that have been helpful for a long time, but actually getting the classroom instruction has been huge, I think. And it does seem like more and more people that I talk to are really starting to understand they can make that decision earlier, and that's a huge help.
Filling that STEM pipeline. Cameron Crenshaw is an engineer at Rolls-Royce. Cameron, thanks for joining us. Good luck going forward.
Thank you.
All right.